All right, let's stay in Dublin and go to the hate list. It hasn't really happened in North America for DK Metcalf, Matthew, and you don't think it'll happen in Europe either?
No team has allowed fewer fantasy points to opposing wide receivers than the Minnesota Vikings. They've also given up the second fewest yards. DK Metcalf has scored 2 touchdowns this year, right? And he scored in 2 of the last 3 games, and yet he's been under 12.5 fantasy points, as you see it there on your screen, in every game. Like he's got 2 touchdowns in 3 games, and yet he still can't crack 12.5 fantasy points. So going against this Vikings defense, where I think they're just going to blitz the hell out of Aaron Rodgers, who's not the most mobile guy in the world. DK Metcalf's not getting downfield. Just a 6.3 average depth of target this year. Only 1 of his 17 targets this season have been on a deep pass. So I have Metcalf just inside my top 30. I'm at wide receiver 29, and ideally I would have somebody in my lineup besides DK Metcalf Sunday in Dublin.
Question from Daniel S. Flex spot: Scary Terry, DK, or Trey Benson tonight against the Seahawks?
I'm going to go with Trey Benson, just because Terry, we don't know if McLaurin's definitely playing. The questions about his health, you just heard me talk about DK Metcalf. I don't like him. So Trey Benson, because you have to make that decision tonight, I know that it's Seattle, but I just think the workload there with Benson, I think he's got the best shot of a touchdown of those 3 guys. So, yeah, give me Trey Benson.
Also, too, that Steelers-Minnesota game, that over-under 41.
Yes, sir.
And it's always low when they go over there and play.
All those international games are weird. Like your timing is off and everything like that. You're playing in an unfamiliar stadium.
Giants, Panthers from last year. It's great. All right, Michael Pittman, Lawrence, who's had a very good start to the season, but perhaps a tough matchup against the Rams.
Pretty good. Wide receiver 12 fantasy points per game, but these Rams, we know that Rams defense, we know what they can do, especially with the pass rush. Hell, Nico Collins to 3 catches for 25, Calvin Ridley 3 for 57, and A.J. Brown, all zeros for the whole first half. Of course, A.J. Brown can go off against anybody. Michael Pittman's not quite A.J. Brown against this Rams defense that's only allowing 165 passing yards per game, the 6th fewest.
Yep, I'll add Keon Coleman's list to the hate list as well, just because they're more than 2 touchdown favorites against the Saints. Coleman, he only has 46 yards in the past 2 games. He looks fine. Looks like he's developing and playing well, but the issue is that outside of that crazy second half that Buffalo had against Baltimore in week 1, where it's all off script and just throwing every down, he just hasn't really had to do much because this team's too good. And they're running the ball a ton with James Cook.
Yeah, and they got a lot of mouths to feed as well. Like 1 week it's Dalton Kincaid. Anyway, so I'm with you on that one.
Yep. All right, Sunday night, Micah Parsons heads back to Dallas to face the team that traded him away as the Packers collide with the Cowboys in a rivalry renewed. Sunday, 7 Eastern on NBC and Peacock. Don't miss us live at Jerry World for Fantasy Football pregame. Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern on Peacock. Love Hate continues after the break with quarterbacks.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotorWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.